summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. It's the first game in the month of June between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Christian Friedrich will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. He's going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
Nori Aoki strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Seattle, center fielder, Nori Aoki.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, it probably goes without saying, but he's a threat to do this at any time, even on the first pitch of the ball game. And he beats this one out, puts that guy in the stretch right away.
Franklin Gutierrez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Full count, 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Robinson Cano will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. I mean, he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Nelson Cruz will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Number 10 settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Oh, tough break right there with the bases loaded. He made good contact on that pitch. Great contact, really. And he waffled this thing. Unfortunately, he hit it right at somebody, or that might have been 2 runs. The old dreaded atom ball.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
John Jay will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And it's quickly 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Will Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To short. Sardinius is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Matt Kemp will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Chris Iannetta will dig out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Swing, strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Line to the right side. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
Well, he was fortunate to strand the bases loaded in the first inning, but he serves up a leadoff single here to start the second, so he could be in for another high-stress inning here.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Sardinas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Heading out toward shallow right. Kemp has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
James Paxton comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, look at Solarte. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Melvin Upton Jr. will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Paxton peers in. Here's the 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Two and two count. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Gutierrez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Franklin is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Left fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
There's Robbie Cano now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Jay is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
In now, Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Two and one. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Adam Rosales will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Paxton has his sign. 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
The pitcher, Christian Friedrich, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And a rather easy first out.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Coming to the plate now, John Jay. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hot shot to third. Seager has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Will Myers stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, they just kept going away, away, away. And then finally you just said, might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 pitch. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
First baseman, number 10.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Very high, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Grounded to third. There is Solarte. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Chris Iannetta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Right side to his right, Myers. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. On to the 4th now, still with no score. Solarte is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Into the seats, 0-1. Paxton's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Up next for the Padres, catcher Derek.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Norris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
The 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get back in safely. One and one. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Runner at second here with one man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period, and that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put them up 1-0.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner goes for second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Sardinhas is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Standing in now, Adam Rosales, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. One and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Leading off the inning, Luis Sardinhas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? You're just making it look easy.
At the plate, James Paxton. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I don't know if that was just discipline or whether he just wasn't going to swing the bat at all. At least he's making him throw a few pitches.
Swinging a looper to left. Upton waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Nori Aoki strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
You know, maybe he had a little bit of a concern that they were going to call that one a strike too.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Still 2-2. Three and 2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Franklin Gutierrez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
On the ground to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Christian Friedrich will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these 2 have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Seager is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Yep, that's a pitcher up there all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a rolled up Sunday newspaper.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now this is popped up. Room, however, for Iannetta behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Will Myers will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers will turn for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Matt Kemp will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Robinson Cano will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
And And that misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Scorched to third. Solarte's got it. Rosales relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Stepping in now, number 10. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll get in there with a hustle double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Kyle Seager will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Trying to hold the lead. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Rosales ranges to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Mariners nothing. Yangervis Solarte will stand the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here comes the first pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Iannetta scoops it up, and he's retired 1 away.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Melvin Upton Jr. digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
No balls.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And if he got caught chasing the high fastball on 0-1, you can bet he's going to see another one on 0-2. Good job to lay off that one.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to strike him out for the second time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, Matt. The boys from the Pacific Northwest currently lead the American League in that category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Derek Norris is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The shortstop,
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Paxton comes set, 2-1 on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A runner on first with 2 away. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at Seager. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Chris Iannetta will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
The 0-2 home. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Popped high in the air. Ramirez settles under it near second. Makes the play, one away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Luis Sardinas will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Thornton is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christian Bethancourt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stephen Romero will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Stephen Romero.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Huh. And that strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Noriaoki. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping an eye on him.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The Padres on top, 1-0. Nick Vincent will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Nick Vincent.
Adam Rosales ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Three and 0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
This is a big inning here. You're down only one with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Christian Bethancourt will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Three and 1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
1 out, nobody on. To first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 24, Sean Shea.
John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Mm.
2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Here it is on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Two out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Will Myers will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Two-one, here it is. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Good battle. Count remains full. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. Franklin Gutierrez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Sean O'Malley will come on now and pinch run here. So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position.
10.
You lead by just a run. It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that? I love it.
Number 61 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 61.
Into the box, number 10. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Here's the 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
All right, a big strikeout there, and that keeps that tying run at second with 2 away now.
Kyle Seager will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They still trail 1-0. Sean O'Malley, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 36, Sean O'Malley. Now pitching for Seattle.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Matt Kemp will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Leading off for the Padres, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
A slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Benoit has the target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Up top, it's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Tap fouled at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sardinius onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Brett Wallace will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the ninth.
Now pitching for the Padres.
And a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Adam Lind will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Rodney's ready. Here's the 2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Ready with the 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
Luis Sardinas stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Steve Clevenger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 32, Steve Clevenger.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a chopper to third. Solarte bare hands it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a podcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 1-0. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score.